everybody, and welcome back to another Lviv Danylo Halytsky International Airport update. Now, sadly, today the airport update will be cancelled due to the war in Ukraine, and out of respect for the soldiers and people who are in Ukraine. I don't think doing an unrealistic update would be, good. So instead of that, we are going to be talking about the current situation and news. Don't worry, it will be aviation related, but yeah, let's get into it. Well, since my last Lviv update, or I guess since the last time I talked about the current situation in Ukraine, I would say in one word, if it changed, it definitely changed, but I can't say if it changed for the positive or for the negative, because there's still people dying, it's still war, all the harsh things that come with war. But if I would have to choose one of or the other, I would probably say that the war did change, and it is a positive change because the front line changed better for the Ukrainian side. For example, looking at this map, we can see that the Russians, they did pull out of the Kiev direction, and they are only in the southern, eastern, and that's the only directions where they are currently at, and also some positions close to the border near Kharkiv. Now here is a little video that I made over the 2 months how the war has progressed. Well, after looking at this video, we can definitely see that the front line of the war has definitely changed, especially in the northern and eastern parts since the last time. We can definitely see that the Russians have completely withdrew from Kiev, Chernihiv, and Sumy regions, but also the Russians are currently getting pushed back from the Kharkiv direction, but the main thing that we're currently looking at is the eastern offensive. The Russians are trying to push and take Luhansk and Donetsk regions. Now they took around 90% of Luhansk region and around 50% of Donetsk region. Currently the worst part of the war in the east is of course Mariupol, the siege of it that's been going on for a month. Well, I guess you could say the worst part is over, but there are still I don't know how many, but the Azov battalion is still in the Azovstal steel plant. Now currently, as of recording this video on May 20th, there are some negotiations for trading the Azov battalion soldiers for Russian POWs, but I don't know if they're gonna do the whole Azov battalion or just part of it. But now let's move on to the aviation aspect of the news. Alright, well, first news is, you all probably heard, but yes, the Maria, the Russians did destroy the Maria, and it's just very sad, I wish that, they evacuated the Maria, or like it was somewhere internationally, not in Ukraine, but it's just really sad. Now looking at the damage, the front, the cockpit, and the center of the aircraft, it's definitely destroyed. You could probably salvage some of the engines and maybe the tail portion, but this plane, it'll probably be more expensive to revive this one than building a new one, because there is a second fuselage, so you could probably get the engines and maybe the tail portion of this aircraft, and build a new one. But talking about the airports in Ukraine, all of them are still closed, and Kharkiv Airport and Odessa Airport have been damaged. Odessa Airport, on May 7th, news was that the terminal was damaged, but I did not see any videos. But I did saw one that did look like the terminal, but I cannot confirm it. But I can confirm that Mykolaiv and Prokofiev Airport have been completely destroyed. The terminals and the runways too, but Lviv and Kiev airports have not been destroyed. Kiev Boryspil actually is because there are two Turkish A400 aircraft. So you know Turkey's part of NATO, so if Russia did launch a rocket attack, they'll probably invoke NATO into doing something. But yeah. Well, alrighty everybody, I hope you did enjoy this little informative video. All I can just say is I hope this war ends soon, because it's just really sad, like what's happening to Ukraine as a country, you know, the people in Ukraine, and it's just really sad for me. You know, it's just like a little personal small reason I couldn't like visit my family this year. I was actually planning to like film a video in Kiev. I found this aviation museum, but that, I guess that's not happening this year. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video, and of course, fly safe і слава Україні!
Доброго вечора, ми з України.